Well, here we are with the 2012 KTM 500 XC. It's the first video installment of this bike. I'm lucky enough to be the custodian of it for 6 months, so I've put about 14 hours on the thing so far over the last couple of months. The objective is to really put hours on the bike, not parts on the bike. So we're calling it a T-ride, which is something we torture test it. We put 24 hours on it and then just sort of report what's going on. The first article on this bike is going to be in the April issue, which is out in early March. But just sort of take an opportunity just to quickly run through the basic stuff that we've done. So once we had about sort of 10 or 12 hours on the thing, to suit my weight, I'm about 92 kilos plus gear. So we matched the spring rates for me. So the spring, we've gone from a 4.4 up to a 4.6 fork spring, and the shock, we've gone from, I think it's a 7.4 standard, 7.2 or 7.4 standard, we've gone up to a 7.6. So that's right for a rider about 95 kilos in gear. The other thing, we fitted a whole lot of protective parts on the bike. Probably first and foremost, we've got the bash plate. A Force Accessories bash plate. So that's actually an alloy unit with a special sort of plastic annealed paint on there. Particularly good, just like the standard one. It's obviously a lot stronger than the standard one, but a single fixture point there. Got the Force clutch cover. When you actually take the other one off, you realise how much thicker and stronger this one is. We've got the Force Radiator guards. Really cool system. Takes a little fiddly to get on, but once they're on, bulletproof. You also have the option of running this the sort of metal there, or your existing plastic louvers. And the other thing up here on the bars from Force, they're making a Speedo, just a guard for your Speedo. While we're up here on the bars, we took the existing block off, fit it with the Tripmaster here, just allows you to toggle through your various functions on your Speedo. I fitted the kill switch there, basically because we removed one when we took the existing switch block off. So that's just really to sort of lighten up, clean up the bars. So coming back down, let's have a look what else we've got. Also from Force, just a protection, again, just a preventative measure, just protection for the rear brake disc. Also CPW, guys from over in the west, Don McGrath and the boys, make a very cool little system. That's actually captive. There's a sort of circlip in there that actually holds that in place, so when you take your nut off, axle comes out, your adjuster block just sits there, doesn't fall on the ground, which is kind of handy. The other thing from Force over here, we have a case guard. Really cool little system, comes with its own bolts that fits on. The existing chain slider fits there as well. Couple of tiny little issues with the bike, with the airbox. A couple of dealers have reported there's a bit of an inconsistency in the plastics here. It does leave a little bit of a gap here on occasion, so guys doing river crossings can be a bit of a problem. I mean, it's a fantastic system, the way it just sort of snaps on. There is a little trick that the boys have worded me up on this here. You simply back off this locating lug a couple of turns, pack it up with a couple of just shim it up with a couple of washers there, and that actually allows it, just pops it out, sits in the retaining, and actually creates a better seal here. But look, I think that is something that KTM could probably work on for next model. The other thing, we've actually spent a bit of time just to, there've been a few problems with this bike, well, not so much with the bike, but the owner's not taking enough care looking after the fuel. We've got a split stream, I think it's a nylon filter that just sort of sits down in here, so that's your sort of first defence against any grit and crap that gets in your fuel. So that just sits in there full time. We've also, a lot of people, this dry brake system here, they'll take the tank off to wash the bike, sit it on the ground, a bit of grit will get in, and of course that goes straight up into the injector. KTM's just brought out a new inline fuel filter which actually sits in there. It's now a 20 micron, so the flow rate's a little bit better. So some of the problems with the first one that came out is actually nullified. So, you know, other than that, we haven't done a whole lot. We've, you know, the muffler's the same, the brakes are the same. We fitted a set of Pirellis, the MX Extra X tyres, a new mid-soft, mid-hard compound. You know, the standard FIM tyres, I'm actually quite a fan, even though they're a short knob tyre, they're pretty good. You know, but once I'd done 12 hours, it was time to get rid of the things, and really looking forward to the new Pirellis. They're a new Pirelli on the market, and they're getting some pretty good rave reports at the moment. So from there, now it's just about putting some more hours on the bike, and yeah, so keep an eye out for that article. It's in the April issue in early March, and we'll give you a bit of detail on some of the stuff that we've done.